What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here at Chicagoland. We got Max out there, 11th quickest, having some fun. Top five automatically transferred to the feature. We are looking at Sean English, Ray, John Garrett, Spencer Teal, and Mason, all in the feature so far. But we got a few people still left to qualify. It looks like we just about filled up this session. 40, yep, about 45 cars will be competing for 26 spots here tonight. Jason, Bab, thank you for becoming a supporter. Appreciate it. I think you were already, weren't you? All right, guys. So Max out there having a little bit of fun. Let's see what Brett's up to. Brett's down in the grass too. Steven Rex out there putting down some lap times. He's working lap number 2 of his qualifying run. Should pick up the pace this time by in the number 28. Let's see where that's going to put him. Currently 39th on the chart. As he comes out of turn number 4, he's going to come down to the line. That's going to move him way up the charts. That moves him to the 5th position. He moves Mason out of it. He's going to be in the show if he can hold it there. Brett's done all his life, so Logan Romney, James Thurman, Dean Thompson, Tyler Green, and Coffee Maker, Matt Koenig, have not taken a qualifying run here tonight. Let's see if they end up out on the track. What's up, Parker? It's been a minute. How you been? Wow, you and Roger are way back. Ox, a lot of people I expect to be up towards the front. But I'll tell you what, Spencer Teal and John Garrett both had great laps. Steven Rex. 87. Let's see. 87. Are you talking about Mark? Mark currently 32nd. What's Max doing? He's still out there doing something. Oh, he's out doing laps now. Kinda. Oh man, he sucks. Is that you? Small violin. Yeah, some of these guys are going to have some racing to do in these heat races. They're going to be massive. Probably 20 car heat races. As it looks like we are about to end qualifying here soon as Max slides it through pit road. That's awesome. I haven't seen you in a while, Mark. How's that iRating doing? I know you were getting a lot better every time I've seen you before. 2180. Damn, it got cold. I had to shut the sliding door. It looks like we got about 45 seconds left here in qualifying. Everybody who qualified has put times down. Looks like we actually got 44 cars here in the session. My iRating sucks. Look, I would be in the mid low end if I was in this. So Sean English is a 72.85 as he shows it at the top of the chart. Yeah, I noticed that. Ox, thank you for the like and share. Appreciate it. Guys, make sure you guys give this a like and a share. Jason, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. And the like and the support. You're in this in my heart. Been finding a pile of success in some next gen leagues though. Yeah, you were killing it in the leagues. All right, that's going to be that to qualify. Let's go ahead pull up tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole here in heat race number 1 is going to be Mason. Bill Sleep in second. Robert in third. Weird seeing Robert so far back. Max Long in that 4th position. Eric in 5th. Jason Babb in 6th. Ox is going to be in that 7th position. Roger in 8th. Ryan in 9th. Stewart in that 10th spot. Thomas in 11th. Steven in 12th. Well, Ox and Roger are going to be able to work together. That'll be a good thing for them. Trevor 13th, Mark 14th, Alex 15th, Mark Thrash in that 16th position. Charlie, Tyler, and James will round out the field if they grid up. Looks like we're going to have at least 17 cars in this one. Let's go ahead and get that heat line up there. Let's go find the cutoff. Watch it blow by the spot on the stream. Maybe I'll try and stop it a little bit sooner. We'll stop it at the bottom of Bab. Ooh, almost nailed it. It goes for a while after I stop it. Parker, thank you for like. Ken, thank you for like. Get those likes and shares out there. Best way to support the channel. Let's get some viewers up in here as we got 5 laps here for heat race number 1. Just a friendly reminder that all starts will be on green. All right, we got 18 cars battling for 8th spot. Well, the good thing we know is if you're color deficient, you'll recognize that black flag. All right, guys, getting ready for 5 laps of racing here in heat race number 1 as they headed to turn number 3. Let's hear it for these guys as Mason and Bill Sleep bring him to the green flag. Bill Sleep. Was this the track Bill Sleep won at last? I forget. Somebody let me know in the chat. What's up, Clifton? Pace car's in. Waiting for that light. Green flag is out as they come down towards the line. You can see them spread out. They are 3 wide at the back as they try and run each other up to the wall. Some people making some big moves and others trying to put the block on. Going to be Mason in the lead down into turn number 1 and 2 as they beat and bang. They're trying to wreck for last really hard back there, guys, as we come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Robert knows the deal. Robert on the back bumper to the 17. He's going to push that number 17 with Max on the heels of Bill Sleep up on the top side. Trying to get that top side going. Bill Sleep looking a little loose as they are 3 wide. Here comes Ox up through the field in the 63. They are wrecking in the back. Wrecking in the back. We got 2, 3 cars turned around. Wrecking out of turn number 4. That is going to be Tyler Green keeping it going. Mark Thrash the back. Oh! Trouble there. As they get together, we're going to move back up to the front. We got Ryan down in the grass in that number 4. He keeps it going straight as Mason leads the way heading towards turn number 1. Steven Rex. Hey, great qualifying run, bud. Thanks for the like. Clifton, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Ken, I seen that. Thank you for the like. If I didn't say it, I'm pretty sure I did. Parker, I know I said it to you. As Mason leads the bottom side with Robert on his heels. Big push from Robert. We got him. Reckon what a fight for last. Yeah, fight for last. Look at this. Ox making his way up in that number 63. Currently, Jason Babb is going to be the last car in. Roger, Ox, Bill Sleep. Oh, the 27 of Roger. Hard into the wall there. Oh, Roger smokes the wall there as they come out of turn number 4. Big hit for Roger. Let's see what happened. The 18, I think, just... Did the 18 shoot it up the track, or did Ox get him? Oh, Ox got Roger. Ox got Roger. Unfortunate there. As Mason and Robert are pulling away from the field. Eric in that 3rd spot. Ox in 4th. Jason 5th. Bill Sleep in 6th. Steven 7th. As Trevor and Max battle for that final spot. It's going to be 1 lap to go. This time Bias Mason leads the field. As they come out across the triangle into turn number 1 and 2. Top 2 single file. I don't think Robert's going to make a move here. If Robert's smart, he'll stay right on the heels. As it looks like Eric is falling back. Here comes Ox on the high side. He's got Bill Sleep behind him. Bill's got to get to that bumper. Trevor in. Bill on the Bill's going to be on the outside here. Bill sideways. What a save by the 62. It's going to be Mason coming to the line. Here comes Robert. Robert gets him. Robert in 2nd. Mason 1st. Eric 3rd. Jason, Steven, Ox, Trevor, and Thomas makes it in the number 77. What a wild one at that there. Bill Sleep, Max, Roger, Couple regulars. Stewart all going to the Conti here tonight. LCQ. 5 people transfer from that. What a heat race number 1. Let's get them stacked up for another one. Oh, Brad Saxton got in a little bit late. Mark Thrash, Tyler Green. All right, so those guys are going to have to transfer through in the Conti. A lot of good cars are going to be going home tonight. A lot of good cars. All right, it's going to be Cody starting on the pole here in heat race number 1. Larry in second. Justin Morgan in that 3rd position. Harold Ralph in 4th. Michael in that 5th position. The Maniac, in that 6th spot. J.D. McGee in that 7th position. Parker's 8th. John in 9th. David Mayo is going to start in that 10th spot. Alexander 11th. Robert Thompson in 12th. Ron Miller is going to start in that 13th position. Simon in 14th. Brett 15th. Rodney 16th. William 17th. Dean Thompson 18th. Logan Romney 19th. And Coffee Maker is going to start at the back of the pack. All right, top 8 are going to transfer. It looks like we got 16 cars in this one. Man, what a LCQ we're going to have here. That'll be a 6-lap shootout with 8 cars transferring that. Or 5 cars transferring from that, as we got 5 cars transferring out of this one. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I try and have some fun. And a lot of these guys run every week, so I know a lot of them well. And I'll talk smack about them. All right, guys, start will be on a green. Brance, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, we got about, 26 people up on the stream. Roger's out there talking smack. Not my fault, totally my fault. Look, this is all about fun. We all have a lot of fun out here. Sometimes people get a little salty, but we try and knock it down pretty quick. This is like a good breakup of the week. And, we get on those grinds early on in the week with those serious official races as we're looking for the green flag. Looking for it. Green flag is out as Cody gets on the gas. Will there be any passing for the lead in this one? We didn't see any in the last one. Here comes the 43 of Larry. He's going to get some help on the back bumper from Harold Ralph as they added. Oh, we got contact. Contact back there for that 4th position. They keep it going. Straight to 28 of Michael Kelly down on the bottom. Good save by him. That had to be hard to do, knowing that there's no cautions. I got to get back in line and not wreck the field. Good job by the number 28 as we head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file for the first couple guys. Harold Ralph gets a little sideways into turn 3 and 4 as they come across the line. All running different lines. Maniac looking to the high side in that tender pink number 69 as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, they're beating doors. They're wrecking. They're wrecking in the back. It looks like Rod and the Plow have gotten caught up in that one. Is that the Plow trying to take out the wall? Larry out in front. Ralph 2nd. Cody 3rd. Maniac 4th. Parkhurst in 5th. Going to be single file. These guys going single file pretty quickly. Roger, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Single file pretty quick. How long will they stay that way as we come across the line again? 3 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Teammate took me out. Yeah, I saw that. He goofed. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Some of these guys around that 8th position. We're going to be talking about the number 57. Well, he might be a different number in here. Let me see if I can see. He's got number 5 on the inside. The Tiger one as we are... Ooh. Of course, my drivers want to update right there. Sorry about that. Go ahead and ignore that for now. As we watch these guys battle for that final transfer spot. Alexander down low, Mayo up high. Both of them are 1 spot out. It's the 64 in bed. Oh, we got contact. The 64. We got Alexander down through the grass into the wall. Almost. He saved it. Gets back out on the track. Going to be Larry out front. Harold second. Cody third. As they are still single file coming to the white flag. Let's fix that. Fix that, Anthony. Larry leads the way at the white flag. Let's see how dicey they get. They're going to get real dicey around this final transfer spot. That number 5 is in it. That black and white number 5, the monster machine, as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Mayo working the side draft, trying to make his way in. He's got help on the high side. The 13's there. The 28 wants in, but the 40 gets into him. They're wrecking. They're wrecking back here for the transfer spot. Mayo's going to slide his way in. Ron, you got to save it. Here comes Michael Kelly. Somehow Michael Kelly's going to get around it. It's going to be Larry, Harold, Cody, Maniac, Mark, Justin, David, and Michael are going to make it into this one. Hashtag Wes. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Anthony, we do this every Thursday. 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, we got some asphalt, Austin. Yep. Hubert Johnson. Got them hearts up there in the chat. Mark made it. Go me. Yeah. All right, here comes. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Here comes the Consi. Let's go ahead and move that ticker. Only top 5 are going to transfer, and we got a lot of them in here. A lot of cars trying to transfer in through this one. A lot of good ones. John Garrett, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. I'm sure John's streaming also over on Twitch. Make sure you guys go give him a like and a share. John T. Garrett. As Bill Sleep has the pole here in the LCQ. Ron second. Max in third. Then it's going to be J.D. McGee in that 4th position. Stewart 5th. Koenig in 6th. Tyler, thank you for the like. Ryan in that 7th spot. Alexander 8th. Charlie in 9th. Rodney 10th. Mark in 11th. John in 12th. Sorry. I know not everybody's in here, but we're going to go ahead and read everybody off. Roger starting 13th. Brett 14th. Alex 15th. Robert Thompson 16th. Tyler Green in that 7th position. Simon 8th. Mark Thrash, or 18th. Mark Thrash in 19th. William 20th. Brad Saxton 21st. Dean 22nd. James 23rd. And Logan in that 24th spot. They're not all in there. Let's see. How many do we got? We got 17 cars competing for 5 positions. This is going to be a wild one. Like that 87. Yeah. Just watch some pointless drama unfold on iRacing. What happened, Austin? So hot right now. Yeah. All right, getting ready for the green flag pace cars in. I was trying to listen to them. Who's going to get it this time in the LCQ? Green flag is out as we come out of turn number 4 across the line. Bill Sleep leading the way on the inside. Max gives them a good bump. They need to control that bottom side. Remember, it's only the top 5 in. They are all over the place back there. We got Brad Saxton trying to stick his nose back there in that green machine at the back. Can Brad Saxton make it in as they battle side by side further back up at the front? It's going to be Bill Sleep down low, Ron Miller up high. Are they wrecking for last? Nope. As they come out of turn number 4, Bill Sleep. Will Bill Sleep lead lap number 1? And it looks like he will as they crash. They crash. They got a couple hard into the wall. That is going to be Tyler. No, it's not Tyler. Who is that? That is J.D. McGee hard into the wall. A little bit of contact. I think he was a casual setup. Oh, yeah, that happens a lot. Bill Sleep leads the way as the 5 of Ron Miller all by himself. He's trying to get that outside to work, but Max on the bottom side giving the push to Bill Sleep. Sorry, I'm listening to the chat too much. I had to take that off my ears. As they come across the line, 4 laps to go. Ron Miller holding strong by himself on the outside. Max with the big pushes on Bill Sleep. Here comes Stewart looking high. These top 4 debating on what they need to do. Really, that money spot is where Ryan is in that number 4. Here comes Roger to his outside. Roger to the outside trying to take that final transfer spot. That's the position to watch. Stewart decides to go up high. Knowing they're coming side by side behind him as they come out of turn number 4. 3 laps to go. This isn't a league, Anthony. I just do it randomly. Our Discord is in the chat. Every Thursday we do this. Every Thursday we do this at 10:30 Eastern. It's just a fun run, not a league. It's open hosted. 3 laps to go as they come down the back straightaway. We had a little bit of blinking there. I'm not sure who it was. I wasn't paying attention. Reading the chat. As they're side by side at the front. Remember, top 5 transfer. Roger's blinking. Out of turn number 4. They're 3 wide for second. 3 wide for second as Stewart gets underneath Ron. Ron falling the wrong way as they head into turn number 1. 2 laps to go. Ron's going to come down into the door of Roger there. Oh, Roger hard into the wall. Looked like there might have been a little bit of net code there. We got a 6-car breakaway. 6-car breakaway up at the front. Bill Sleep leading the way on the bottom side. Stewart trying to work the high side. Max in that second position, giving big pushes to Bill Sleep as we come to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. 1 more lap for Bill Sleep. Can he hold on? The B-Main Warrior, Bill Sleep, out in front with Max on his heels. Through turn number 1 and 2. Look at Stewart. Stewart's going to try and run a cut down out of turn 2. Maybe? Nope. He might try and do it out of 3. They're side by side up at the front as we got lap traffic just ahead. Bill Sleep down into turn number 3. Bill Sleep leading the way. Max on his heels as they head through 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Here comes Max looking low. Max gets loose. Bill Sleep goes for the block. Max below him. Bill Sleep takes the win. Max second. Ryan third. Stewart fourth. Rodney in 5th. Bill Sleep taking the victory here. Roger gets murdered. Let's see if it'll... Oh, let's go see if it lets me show Roger die. Brad Saxton died. Oh, I guess it's not going to show me. Poor Roger. Rip. Ooh. We're going to take a better look at that. I don't think it was netcode. I thought it was at first. The 5 tried to be really aggressive. I think he got a little loose. Got in a little bit of netcode. It got Roger turned around as we get into the warm-up here tonight. Guys, it's 3-minute warm-up. Go ahead and take that 3 minutes. Go to the bathroom, run some laps, whatever you need to do. All right, 3-minute warm-up here as these guys get on the track. John Garrett quick to get out there. Let's go ahead and find some screen. As these guys getting out on the track as quick as they can to get those laps in. I heard you. Ox is sad face. He misses Roger already. Yeah, I saw you made it in, Parkhurst. Saw you made it in. All right, so I heard Roger mic up. Let's go ahead and pull him up here real quick. Yeah. Oh, Roger, you died.
Yeah, man. At least I made it interesting for you.
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, Bab's like, I'm going to watch Roger. He's in 13th. I'm like, how fast do you think I'll make it to the front? Someone said 2 laps.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised.
You know I love things.
It definitely was interesting. It looked like the 5 just trying to be aggressive with that side draft because you're stuck 3 wide. You have to be a little bit of net code, and he just came down too far. Got you
Yeah,
turned
he
around.
got loose and he chased it down and hit me. I mean, at the end of the day, old me would have been screaming, throwing stuff, but I'm trying to woosah and
You got
turn a
it.
new leaf.
You got to admit, these things keep getting harder and harder every week.
They do. I mean, these guys keep coming back. I mean, I wanted to fight Sean so bad. Just you know, he's just the rival in street stocks for me, him and Rod, and
Well,
I was trying.
and they're both so good. I mean, they're good, no doubt
Oh yeah,
about it.
they're amazing. They're amazing. Like it's these cars are so fun, and if you know how to drive them, then they're even better. Like you just gotta let that throw your nuts over your shoulder and let her eat. Like literally, that's what you have to do.
For sure.
I love them, and at the end of the day, Ox is in it. I believe Mark's in it too, so we'll cheer him on.
All right,
And Babs, I think Bab got too.
Yeah, Bab got in too. Who do you think's going to win it? I think it's going to be hard to beat English.
I think Ox and Mark are gonna work together with Bab.
You know,
I think it's Ox's number. I think it's Ox's time.
Yeah,
Different one.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. You know, Bill Sleep. I know he didn't make it in the heat race, but he ran solid. And then with those pushes for Max, could he be another upset here tonight?
Oh, Bill Sleep's always a contender. He
Yeah.
sits back far enough that he's just there.
For sure. Well, I'm going to send you back down. I'm going to go back to broadcasting. Yeah, if Max needs any help, just have him give you the admin privilege.
All right.
All right. Later, bud.
Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, that is Roger. Definitely disappointed in tonight, but we got 40 laps still here tonight. Oh, should I put the ticker? We'll put the ticker across the top. Hopefully it works for us here tonight because, you know, it's been temperamental. Oh, it's working. All right, let's go through tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole here tonight, no surprise, we got Sean English. Ray's going to be starting that second position. John Garrett in third. Spencer Teal in that fourth position. Steven Rex in fifth. That's going to be a challenge for English. He's got some teammates up there together. Mason sixth. Larry seventh. Robert, he's got to be a favorite here tonight, starting in eighth. Harold Ralph in that ninth position. Eric in 10th. Then we got Cody 11th and Jason Babb in 12th. Starting in that 13th position, we got Maniac. Then we got Steven in 14th, Parker's 15th, Ox in 16th. Justin Morgan starting 17th, Trevor 18th, David Mayo in 19th. Thomas is going to start in that 20th position, Michael 21st, Bill Sleep in 22nd. Max Wong in that 23rd position, Ryan 24th, and it's going to be Rodney and Stewart rounding out the field. Just a reminder, Sean, the first start's going to be on green. After that, it will be on leader. Just another thing, guys. If one or two people wreck and nobody's around them, I probably won't throw the caution for every one of those, especially if they slide in through the grass. Just a heads up, there are wave rounds and lucky dogs on. Well, lucky dogs will be more relevant. So if you do go a lap down, there's a good chance you'll get that at some point. All right, getting ready for the green flag this time by. Of course, the ticker stops after I say, hey, look, it's working. Now it wants to stop. See if we can get that thing working as the pace car is in. We are looking for the green flag. Now as they get on the gas, coming to the line. White line is legal on the front stretch, not in the turns or on the back stretch. Into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be English out front. He gets a little bit of a jump as Garrett works the bottom side. Garrett down low in that second spot, trying to get that second spot as the top side tries to get organized. Bottom side is definitely dominant so far here tonight. Can anybody get the top side working as the 17 makes his way through the middle? Here comes the 17. Who is that? That is Mason. And that 17 trying to make his way up towards the front as he's side by side with John. English is going to pick him up down the front straightaway. Big bump into turn number 1 and 2. English trying to work both lines. They are 3 wide towards the back of the pack. It's going to be Sean English leading the way, trying to work both sides. Here comes John Garrett to the bottom side as they head towards turn number 3. 3 lines formed. Robert with a big bump on the back of English into turn number 3. 3 wide for second. The 17 of Mason going to drop back. Robert's going to take his spot on the high side. Absolute chaos all the way through the field as the 28 giving a big push to the 86 as they come down into turn number 1 and 2. Top side finally getting... Oh! We got one hard into the wall. 28 hard into the wall. He keeps it going straight. Wow. Big hit out of Steven Rex in that number 28. Steven, thanks for not pulling down. Get that fast repair. You'll end up with the lucky dog. Sean English leads the way. Robert second, working that outside. Big hit. Big hit for Rex as they come across the line. It's going to be Sean English, but he's got Robert on his outside. No blocking the run this time. Robert up high with a big shove from Mason. Mason shoves him through turn number 1 and 2 as they come out of turn 2. Robert looking to lead the thing on the high side as it's a drag race down the back straightaway. This back straightaway unique from a lot of other tracks, a little curved as they head towards turn number 3. English on the bottom side. Robert up high as they are door to door out of turn number 4. Looking for the line. Who's going to lead this time by? It's going to be English. Oh, Robert got him just by a hair at the line. Here comes Rex out of the pit road. He's going to be 1 lap down as we got... Wow. Everybody apologizing in the back, but everybody keeps it going straight as they are side by side up at the front. Robert leads the way on the high side, but English fights back as Garrett gave him a huge shove into turn number 3. Garrett and English might be too far apart. This might give a huge advantage to the top side. Robert want to clear him before they hit turn number 1, but here comes Garrett back to the back bumper of that number 60 machine into turn number 1. English a little sideways into turn number 1 as he threw it in. Side by side through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. Great racing at the front of the pack. Here comes the rest of the pack as they start to form up 2 by 2 behind our top 4. Here comes the Maniac in the number 69 machine. He's going to be the 3rd car on the top row. Top side is looking really organized right now. That is going to help him, but Mason takes it in the middle. Mason goes to the middle, makes it 3 wide for the lead. Down the front straightaway, Maniac's going to stay in line in the middle side. We're going to give Mason a chance to try and lead this thing as Robert pushes his way back. Driver 82, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Down the back straightaway, looking into turn number 3. English down low, Mason up high. What a race up at the front of the field. Mason made a bold move, and Robert wasn't expecting him to stay in line. That moves Robert down to the 3rd lane as Robert goes to make the same move and gets under Maniac. Oh, contact there. Oh, English to the grass. Save it, buddy. What a save by Sean English. Sean English with a beautiful save. He's going to be able to catch that line. Can he keep in the draft? What a save. Back up to the front. Mason on the inside. Maniac up high. That was a hell of a save, Sean. Mason trying to lead the way. This time by Maniac trying to get that push. Oh, the 17 of Mason gets a bump from Robert, gets a little loose. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Aw, do we have a bromance starting? Down the back straightaway. Mason down low. Maniac up high into turn number 3. This is great racing. Into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Mason out in front, getting pushed across the line. He's going to lead this time by. Here comes John Garrett to the high side. Here comes Garrett looking to make it 3 wide. He wants to make it interesting. Looking for something on the top side. Can't get it to work as he falls back in line on that top side. Into towards turn number 3. Garrett looking up high as they're side by side up into turn number 3. Garrett, contact there between Robert and Steven. That's going to help Garrett with some momentum on the high side. He's really trying to get that third line to work. He's going to need a little bit of help here as they come across the line. He is side by side, 3 wide for that third position, barely, as the crowd is coming behind him. He's not going to be able to get down. Garrett's got to find a way to make that work. Now he's got one more person down low in that second lane. He's going to work that side draft, get side by side into turn number 3. John Garrett, first person we've seen tonight, be able to work that third lane up on the high side, trying to make it work. Can't get it this time by as they head towards turn number 1. 11 laps complete here. Almost contact up high as the 94 drifted up. Here comes the 15 looking for the middle, maybe trying to split those guys. He doesn't do it as that door shuts. Garrett able to fit back in line, third on the high side. Heading towards turn number 3, they're still side by side up at the front, all the way pretty much through the field. Everybody all still together. Sean English, he's got a little bit of help from the lap car of Steven Rex. Will they be able to catch the field? English needs a lot of help at this point. Mason leads the way as they are 2 and 3 wide up towards the front as Steven tries the third lane. He doesn't get to work. Garrett's going to take that gap. Garrett gets to the back bumper of the Maniac as they come down the back straightaway. Garrett, I know that's the Tinder car in front of you, but don't swipe right. Down into turn number 3. John Garrett on the back bumper of the Maniac as they come across the line. Here comes Garrett up high. He's got help with Steven. They're 3 wide for the lead, heading towards turn number 1. Maniac has no help in the middle side, so he's got to utilize the draft from both sides as they come out of turn number 2. Long way around up top. Garrett needs that 0-3 of Steven on his back bumper as they come down the back straightaway. Heading towards turn number 3, still 3 wide for the lead as it looks like Mason able to get a little bit of that gap on the inside. Here comes the top side as they come across the line. Garrett's going to work the side draft. I thought he was going to fall back in line. Garrett gets the run off the side draft into turn number 3. What's up, Stowers? Been a minute, buddy. How you been? Thank you for the like. Down the back straightaway. It is 3 wide at the front of the pack. I feel like we're watching an NASCAR race. These guys running 3 wide great for 2 rows now. Will they make it more as they head through 3 and 4? Top side is definitely looking more organized. John Garrett has had the best luck so far up on the top side. Can they make that potentially a winning move as we got 25 laps to go? 25 to go. We are 3 wide for the lead. Garrett with an advantage through turn number 1 and 2. Steven pushes him through the corner. Garrett gets loose. They save it out of turn number 2. 3 wide still up at the front of the pack as they race turn number 3. This is absolutely amazing, guys. Through turn number 3. Watch the top side. They should get some momentum here. Steven able to push Garrett. With it being the long way around, it's not as hard on the back bumper of Garrett. Oh no, we got another lane forming. We're going to be 3 wide for a few lanes here as the middle lane starts to get organized. But here comes the top lane, fighting back towards the front. Side by side, all the way through the field. Sometimes 3 wide as we see right here at the front of the field. Garrett getting the run on the outside. He's going to try and pull even as they head into turn number 3. Garrett up on the high side. Mason down low with the tender machine of Maniac in the middle. as they come out of turn number 4. Top side finally losing some momentum. So hard to push up high and keep that momentum going. You can't make any mistakes. You got to be absolutely perfect. You're already taking the long way around as you head through turn number 1 and 2. Garrett pulling up next to the top 2, trying to make it 3 wide again as they come down the back straightaway. Drag race towards turn number 3. Big run on the high side. Garrett has a nose out there as they head into 3. Dead heat as they roll into turn number 3. Mason with the advantage through the middle of the corner on the bottom side. Shorter side around. Here comes the momentum from the two rows up high out of turn number 4. Maniac lost his pusher. The pusher in the 94, Jason Babb, not able to stay with the Maniac as Maniac gets, Maniac hard in the wall. Yellow flag is out. Oh. Big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. Just from what I've seen, it might have looked like you guys just kind of, like he came up some too. We're going to take a look at this. Oh, no. No, that was more on Garrett. Yeah, you got loose, John, a little bit, and it looks like he just caught his right rear. Big wreck there as those guys are going to get sent to the hauler back out pit road. Oh, that should give Steven... That looks like Steven is going to get the lucky dog. He's going to get back on the lead lap. Sean English. What a race here so far. Almost to the halfway point. Almost to the halfway point before we got the caution. That was absolutely amazing. If you guys got a pit and one of those guys don't get there, clear that black flag. Just go ahead and pit. We got a lot of people coming on pro. These guys coming on pit road. Everybody loading in, coming down. A lot of people coming down. Tires should not make a difference here. Anybody? Oh, Rodney gets a black flag in the number 40. Wow. This was absolutely crazy racing so far. Halfway through this one before the first caution, essentially. So we get a halfway break here as we come out of turn number 2. Robert leads the pack in that number 86. Jason Babb second. Trevor third. Larry in 4th. Spencer Teal in that 5th position. Michael Kelly in 6th. Look at Mayo up to the 7th spot. Ox in 8th. Cody 9th. Bill Sleep in 10th. What do you guys think of the racing so far? I think it's been absolutely phenomenal. Probably one of the best weeks so far. As we got a ton of 3-wide racing. As we come to the line this time by. Rodney coming off a pit road. Steven Rex back on the lead lap as he gets his waiver on. Steven's going to take that waiver on this time by. Oh, he must have had 2 laps. Max gives him the waiver on. Make sure he gets back on the lead lap. And we make it 1 to go. 1 to go. They're going to stack them up. Steven should catch them as they're into turn number 1 and 2. Getting ready for the green flag. 18 laps to go when we take the green flag. Whew, at that first half of the race was anything. We're going to have a good one going on here tonight. It's been a great run, Jason. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, Max just called it out for me. Appreciate it. Yeah, we got so many green flag laps there. I forgot that we haven't done a restart yet. That was great racing. Oof. All right, who said that? So I can give him a black flag? Okay. All right, pace car's in, looking for the green flag. Green flag is out as we come out of turn number 4, down through the triangle. Robert gets a massive jump. We got cars jumping all over the place. Here comes Sean English in the 60. He's working that outside as they're side by side, 3 wide, back in the pack. Won't take English long to catch the field, but Robert might be a sitting duck here as they come out of turn number 2. Let's see if anybody jumped to start. Nobody. Everybody ran that one clean. As we head towards turn number 3, they are battling further back, but Trevor single file as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Trevor's going to have the run on Robert. Will he take it or stay in line as they head through 3 and 4? He's going to move to the top. Robert with a little block. Robert killed the momentum of those cars. That's the saving grace for him. As we head into towards turn number 1. Jason, thank you for the like. Sean English said it. I'm just picking anyway. And this was great. I mean, they were doing it well. It just looked like Garrett might have gotten a little loose. All right, we got a top pack here of 7 cars. They're running side by side, a little bit of a breakaway. We go back to Sean English, already back up to the 8th position. They're wrecking in the back. Wrecking as they get it going straight. The 15 backs it into the wall. Maniac, I don't know how bad he is, but they keep it going straight. No caution flag as they're side by side up at the front. They are still wrecking back there. All right, so Maniac. Robert leads the way as we jump back up to the front. It's going to be Robert on the inside. Spencer Teal down low as they come out of turn number 4. Side by side. Oh, Ox almost up into the 94 of Bab. They keep it out of each other. It's the 6 is blinking. Trevor's blinking up at the front of the pack. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Robert on the inside. Oh, contact there. Ox pushes up the track into the 6. It's almost what he did to Roger there. What are you doing, Ox? Oh, out of turn number 4. They are fanning out. Robert doesn't know where to go. He's going to come across the nose of Spencer Teal in the middle side as here comes Sean English. Down low, we are 3 wide at the front of the pack again. Can Ox make that 3rd lane work? He decides he doesn't want to try. Maybe so. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. He's going to get to the back bumper of Robert. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. It was a Maniac. Sean English leads the way. Robert up high out of turn number 4. Coming across the line. It's going to be 13 laps to go. 13 laps to go. Intensity definitely turning up as Spencer Teal looks to make it 3 wide. He's seen John Garrett do it earlier. He's going to try and do it now as we got one loose. Down on the bottom side. He's going to move his way back. Get back in line. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. It's going to be English down low. Robert up high. Robert needs some help in that 2nd lane. Can Ox get to that back bumper as they head out of turn number 4? Coming to the line, it's going to be 12 to go. 12 to go. Mason and English working together down on the inside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's still side by side up at the front. It looks like Robert might have some help coming. He is working that side draft. Absolutely perfect out of turn number 2. Nice run out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Robert with a nice run on the high side. He needs Ox to his back bumper. Ox is going to get there a little late as they head into turn number 3, but now they are nose to tail. Can Ox help him out of turn number 4? Side by side for the lead. Here comes Robert on the outside. It's going to be English, though. This time by as Mason and Cody are on his heels. Down on the bottom side. It's almost like they're connected by a chain down in that bottom row. 3 of them. But here comes Ox with a great push from Robert out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It was great. I'm sorry you had the issue at the back. I had to do something there. You know that. Down across the line. English out front. Robert second. Robert working the high side, but Ox leaves him a little bit. He needs that help. He needs that help, as it looks like we might have had an issue towards the back. But he jumps down to the pits. Side by side, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Robert's trying to work that side draft. Really needs a big push from Ox as they head into turn number 3. Oh, they're bumping and banging further back in the pack. It looks like Rodney has lost the field. Steven Rex really far back as we come across the line. It's going to be 9 laps to go. Well, there's always next week, Maniac. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side. What a race here tonight. These guys have put on one hell of a show. Out of turn number 2. Robert really trying to work that side draft. Here comes Steven in the third lane. He's got Spencer Teal behind him. We know Steven knows how to work that high line as he was working with Garrett. Garrett down on the bottom side. Could we see Steven, Teal, and Garrett go to the top together? Coming across the line, 8 laps to go. They're going to have to figure it out soon. Laps are ticking down. Spencer Teal on the heels of Steven. Oh, Bab up the track just a little bit. Gets a little dicey for those guys. He separates Spencer Teal and Steven. That's not what Spencer Teal wanted. He's all by himself. Steven's going to jump up, say, hey, bud, grab the draft. Now he's got to fall back in line to protect his position as the 6 was looking there. Here comes John Garrett in the 66. Will he try and thread the needle? I bet you Steven gives him a little bit of room. And they've worked their way into that third line. We're going to find out as we come across the line for 7 laps to go. Maybe not. Steven on the heels of Ox. Nope, he's going to go look third line. Ox going to slide up a little bit. Maybe a little bit of a block out of turn number 2. Steven has no choice to push as they come out of turn 2. This is a lot of fun up at the front as Robert continues to work the side draft. Big bump from Ox into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, who's going to lead this time by? It's going to be Sean English with that phenomenal push from Mason as they head down towards turn number 1. Steven makes it to the outside, but he's got no help. Steven needs some help up in that third lane as they head into 1 and 2. You got to have some help. It's so far around. You need that push. You need that draft as they come down the back straightaway. Maybe he's going to prove me wrong. Ooh, the 28 gets a little loose in the middle of the pack there. Somehow he saves it as we are still side by side all the way through this field. 3 wide, the 0-3 of Steven losing that momentum by himself. Looking for some help as they come across the line. Here comes Ox looking high. That might not be the help he wanted exactly as the 28 almost gets into the 0-3. But that'll have to work as the 0-3 of Steven gets back to his heels. These guys trying to work that top side. 5 laps to go as they come down the back straightaway. Ox gets a big push from Steven heading into turn number 3. You're too high, bud. You got to get down on their doors, Ox. Down into turn number 3. Ox gets loose up on the high side. He's going to lose some ground. The 0-3 of Steven on the back bumper of the 6. Will they try and take that momentum to the high side of Robert? The 6 looks determined to just get to his back bumper as we got 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go out of turn number 2. Where is Max? Oh, Max is still right here in the middle of the pack. Any one of these guys could win it, including Bill Sleep in the 62, who might be in the safest spot. Oh, contact back there. Steve, oh, big wreck. Big wreck. Caution flag comes out. Caution, caution, caution. Out of turn number 4 with 3 laps to go. All right, let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. Looks like the 6 slid up the track. We're going to go back up there. Trevor looks like he slides up the track just a little bit. Gonna get the 03. Oh. Oof. Big hit. Mayo gets the 6 inside of him. Caution flag is out. Yeah, Trevor just came up a little bit. Great run here tonight. These guys absolutely putting on a show. And we got a green-white checker coming. That I don't know if Sean wanted to see that. That's going to split him and Mason up. Can they organize this start? Can they organize this start? And to turn number 1. These guys thinking about what plan. Oh, no. Mason's going to be on the inside with him. So I forgot. Robert's going to still be on the outside as we get ready for green flag. I don't know. I think Sean just lost track of things inside the pace car there. Wow. What a run here tonight. What a freaking run. These guys have done a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job here tonight. Robert in the 2nd spot. Could he take a victory here tonight? Mason in 3rd position. Cody 4th. Steven 5th. John Garrett 6th. Spencer Teal 7th. Larry 8th. Mayo 9th. And Stewart in that 10th position. There's Jason Babb in the 11th spot. Max Wong in 12th. Bill Sleep. Oh, Steven's going on pit road. Bill Sleep in 13th. Make that 12th. Thomas is going to be 13th. Stephen Rex 14th. Justin Morgan in 15th. Ox is going to be in that 16th position. Parkhurst is back up in this one in that number 22. Trevor and Ryan. Now, Stephen Rex, remember, he got caught up earlier. He's now in the thick of things. In that number 28, could he potentially take a victory as we stack them up side by side for the first attempt at a green-white checker? First attempt at a green-white checker here. As my ticker is broken. Gotta fix it. Look at this. I remembered green-white checkers this week. They're open hosted. It's not open sets though. All right, guys, getting ready for the green flag. This time by as I head into turn number 3. Tensions are high with these drivers. They know if they can see the front, they have a chance to get there. Pace car is in. When will English fire them off? Green flag is out. Big punch. A big bump by Mason. That was definitely a planned bump as Robert's going to get in line. Robert knows he's got to make a good plan here. Hopefully take the run if they get it on him. As we head into turn number 1 and 2. Field has spread out. Field has spread out as we scan through the field. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. It's going to be Sean English with Mason on his heels, heading towards turn number 3. These guys have to watch out for that number 86. Robert is so good at these tracks in the street stock as they head through turn number 3 and 4. MDiTV, James Monster. If you click the link in the description as we're on the white flag, as Robert pushes Mason up the track. MDiTV, if you click the link in the description, there's a Discord link. I post it in there before, every Thursday, where we're going to be at and what time it is. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. It's a drag race for the lead with Mason up high. Robert's got to think of somewhere to go. We got a little bit of contact into turn number 3. Robert's going to push Mason up the track a little bit. John Garrett looking for that 3rd lane. Look at that. Oh, contact. As they come to the line, who's it going to be? It's going to be English. Mason, Robert, Garrett, Larry. Wow. What a finish. I saw Robert making the move, and then the block from English. Let's see. Contact there. That pushes Robert down into the grass. He slides back up into Mason. Somehow English doesn't wreck. Wow, that was insane. Look at him come across the line. Wild one here tonight as third place finishes sideways across the line. What a finish. What a race here tonight. Yeah, that was an awesome. These guys did phenomenal. So Sean English with the win, Mason second, Robert in third, John Garrett in that fourth position, Larry fifth, Cody in sixth, Stewart in that seventh spot, Spencer Teal eighth, Max in ninth. Jason's going to be in that 10th position, Stephen 11th, Thomas 12th, Ox in 13th. Bill Sleep finishes 14th, Parker's 15th, Trevor 16th, Ryan 17th, Justin 18th. Let's go ahead. Everybody deserves a shout out in this race. Rodney 19th, Mayo 20th, Michael 21st, Harold 22nd, Stephen 23rd, Eric 24th, Maniac in 25th, Ray 26th. And that's going to be it for tonight as they finish wrecking. I'd have to go back and look. I can probably look in a second. Let me see who's in Discord, though. Oh, we got Mason, our second place driver here. Hold on a second, Mason. I gotta mute the chat in case somebody says something over the race. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Man, what a run. You and English working hard together there. It's like you had that restart time perfect where you were at his bumper when he decided to go.
Yeah, well, I want to thank Chris Ham and MVP Motorsports for teaching me how to almost wreck Sean. And I want to thank my girlfriend, Lacey Cool, for letting me be on iRacing today.
Yep.
And that's all I got.
Well, definitely have to be thankful for those people, but good race today. A lot of three wide. That was insane. That was intense.
Yeah.
Well, you're a man of little words.
Yeah.
It's all good, bud. I won't make you uncomfortable. Thanks for coming out. Hell of a show.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. All right, we're gonna bring in English. I know he's got some new stuff. That was the most uncomfortable interview for Mason, I think. Man, what a run for you tonight. You got that contact early on when you guys got beaten and banging. Hell of a save down through the grass. You were trying to work with Steven, and it's just so hard for two cars at this track.
Man, James, I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. I got in the truck this morning, loaded up the trailer, brought it to Chicagoland. As soon as I stepped foot on the surface, realized I was gonna get deep today. And that's exactly what we did. We brought it home for Kozlowski.
That was a great run. I mean, you absolutely had a phenomenal run. I mean, how many positions did you get after that restart? I mean, I looked down
I
and next
went
thing you know,
from
you're in like sixth or seventh. I'm like, where the heck did he come from?
yeah, I went from 19th to first on that restart. That was what you call a Kozlowski sizzle.
For sure. I heard you talking to Roger about it a little bit. Um, man, that thing was digging, as it usually is for asphalt for you. But I know you got some cool things going on dirt running the Pro Series, and got a new deal there with Premier. And man, you're not only fast on asphalt, but you're fast on dirt too. Why don't you tell people where they can get those sets?
You can always go and get sets off of Premier Racing setups. Best setup stuff on the service for the dirt side of things. I mean, I be on GTA all the time doing races and what practicing, and obviously it's paying off. So Premier is the way to go.
Well, great run here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Obviously, gotta thank Mason Lastra for giving me his stuff. Gotta thank my side hoe Lexi. Let me see. Obviously, Premier, Florida Shocks, Sean English Racing, and this somewhat decent announcer James Batzer for putting the show on.
He's mediocre.
Yeah, he's alright.
Look, it's always fun to have you out, and glad you came out and put on a hell of a show.
Yes, sir. It was fun.
All right, bud. Have a good one. Thank you.
You do.
All right, Sean English. Always fun to have in here. Who got third? I don't think Bob is in here. No, Bob's not in here. He usually doesn't make it in. Great show here, guys, tonight. We're going to go ahead and call it quit 15th, but yeah, that was a ton of fun. That was a ton of fun, Parkers. Yeah, that was great, Roger, for sure. Oh, I was going to tell you who led in it. So let's see who all led in that feature. Sean, Mason, Robert, and Maniac. Looks like they're the leaders. I thought Garrett got a couple times, but he must have just missed it. So Sean English, Mason, Robert, and the Maniac were the leaders here tonight. But guys, that's going to be it for tonight. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.